Alright guys, welcome back. Trail had to leave us, but thankfully we have Kodas versus Swazi lined up. So, go ahead man, take it away.
Alright, so in the bottom right-hand corner of Condemned Ridge, we have our green Terran player Kodas, who's a Masters level Terran. And in the top left-hand corner of Condemned Ridge, we have our light blue Protoss player Swazi, who's a Masters level Protoss.
Indeed, so, I haven't actually seen Kodas play yet. I think he's new to Bastion Gaming, but Swazi seems to be very standard so far.
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing Kodas or ever seeing him play, so...
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Maybe he'll 11-11 racks to, shake things up a bit.
Oh god, we can hope. Maybe he'll proxy 3 racks on 11, even though it wouldn't work.
It might work if he pulled all his SUVs, made a bunker or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, but...
That'd be fun to watch.
I can only dream.
Yeah. There goes down the barracks, normal time.
Normal time,
Everything's normal.
He's probably not taking his gas. That's going to be a 1 racks FE.
Nope. Yep, exactly. And it's looking like a 1 gas expand from Swazi as well.
Alright, so standard.
Indeed. Oh. So the gate's out, the barracks is building, and not much to talk about.
Alright, so what is your opinion on TVP on this map? Because I don't ever play it, so...
It's pretty standard, although I must admit there's much less, there's very less ramps than on most maps. Much less ramps, rather. And, there's a lot of wide open spaces, so I feel like it favors Terran in a lot of situations, if he can pick his engagement correctly.
If you can get nice big concaves around everything, you definitely want the open space.
Yeah, definitely. And here comes the command center, and the Nexus. Same time.
Oh, look at that.
That's a Nexus before Cybercore.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Nexus definitely seemed early.
Yep, definitely.
Because that was even the earlier version of 1 racks expand.
Yeah, indeed. So we're gonna see a nice long macro game, I hope.
Yep. Remember the game we thought was gonna be macro yesterday though, and it devolved into he didn't have his bunker up fast enough and just died.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would.
And
that definitely could happen.
He's cutting kind of close to the wire with his bunker timing. Zealot's gonna be out soon.
Yep, he is. I think he's sending him down right now to build the bunker, though.
Yep. Alright, there we go. He should be fine. And there goes Warp Gate and a Stalker. All standard all the time so far.
Alright, so what do you think Swazi's gonna transition into after this?
Most likely just, straight to Robo, get some gateways, tech to Colossus, get his double forge. It's pretty much what all Protoss seem to do in this matchup.
Yep, and then Terran, same way with their 3 racks, double gas that he's taking, then
Medevac,
combat shield,
double engineering bay.
Medevac push.
Yep. It's very standard, and it's actually very similar when you think about it.
Yeah, they are very...
If you just replace the Colossus with Medevacs, I suppose.
Yeah, I feel like the thing about it though is the Protoss is really revolved around trying to hold the push, and Terran's revolved around trying to kill him with the push. But besides that, it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, Terran don't seem to like playing late game versus Protoss, and I'm comfortable with that. Like it's really hard to control ghosts correctly.
Oh yeah.
Look at this Kodas just scouting for the first time.
He doesn't even know where his opponent is.
Neither of them know where each other are. Look at these units moving all over the place.
They're doing a little dance everywhere.
Oh, and a 4-gate with late gas. So this is going to be some kind of aggression from Swazi.
That's interesting. And he's kind of trying to hide the gates too.
Yeah, indeed. So 1 bunker may not be enough.
Yeah, against a 4-gate, 1 bunker probably isn't enough. You know what? 2 or even 3 to be extra safe.
Yeah, exactly. That's
and he's gonna get in and see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a. Oh my God, he turned around.
Warp gate's done.
I really hope he actually gets in and sees these gateways.
That would be very advantageous. And here should come the round of Stalkers.
At this point, it almost doesn't even matter.
Oh, there they are.
Right.
And now he's probably most likely going to wait for 1 round of Zealots, and then he's going to push. Although he may just push with Guardian Shield. And look at... Oh, he knows it's coming. He's building more bunkers. And very nicely placed pylon.
For sure. I do really like that Marine positioning out in front of the bunker.
Yeah. Oh, and there comes the pull. Oh, what are these force fields?
Oh my god.
Terrible force fields. He was a good timing with the 100 energy and everything, but...
The force fields just weren't so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that warping on the high ground's gonna help a lot, though.
Oh, they get out just in time, but it doesn't matter. The bunker's too strong. He needed to force field that bunker, so the SCVs couldn't repair it.
Oh, he shouldn't have attacked that bunker. He should have ran back around and went for the SCVs in the orbital, but at this point, the attack's pretty much over.
Yeah, definitely. And now with Medivacs and Stim about to finish, this is going to get very ugly very fast for Swazi.
Oh yeah, he went really early Medivacs. Wow, he's gonna have like a minute out earlier, a minute earlier than you normally would.
There's no robo, and he's taking a third base. This is interesting, to say the least, from Swazi.
And Kodas scouted it. He really should just pull his SCVs with a 10-minute push, and there's no way he can...
He doesn't even need to pull his SCVs. Just a Medivacs and Marines, when there's no Colossi out, is just going to crush this. And he's just now getting his Forge and Twilight Council, not even a robo. Imagine
what is he going to go into with Twilight Council? Is he going to...
Maybe charge lots? I don't know. Maybe blink?
Maybe DTs?
He has a lot of Stalkers out, so the chances of blink are actually pretty high.
Yeah, that makes sense, but I just don't know how blink's going to help him hold this push incoming.
Well, it might, but to be honest, with Stim out, it's going to be really tight. Plus, he's taking a third base, Kodas that is, and he's just going to rocket ahead after he snipes his third from Swazi.
Kodas doesn't have a lot of Marauders, though, so if he does go blink, it'd be good against the Mass Marine, but still, it probably wouldn't be enough.
He doesn't have enough Stalkers, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
He has 3. Against, what, like 20 Marines?
Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, 20 Marines exactly.
Oh, I'm a good guesser. So, yeah.
He didn't salvage the bunker, which is interesting.
Well, I actually agree with that. A lot of the time it's good to have against counter-attacking Zealots.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
I even like throwing 2 Marines in it, then putting a missile turret behind it for that random DT that can always run in, or even just an observer to catch.
Oh, these better be some magic force fields, because...
They're gonna have to be so good. At least he knows...
Oh, if he just drops into the main.
Oh, he did?
No, he might.
If he does, then
there's Stim.
A little bit of good kiting.
And he does focus fire the sentry doing Guardian Shield, which I like.
And I like it how the Zealots are just barely in it, or at least they were. Yeah, I think he's really just gonna kill this.
Down, and with the kiting, it's just too much.
Oh, those were really good force fields, but...
He needed one more, though.
Especially one where it's slanted up a little bit more, so it's really hard to get out, but...
Yeah, exactly.
He held it pretty well.
He held it pretty well, but he still just doesn't have the tech, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, even with charge, with only one Forge going, the Marines are just gonna melt through the Zealots too quickly.
If you really need an upgrade lead on charge lots for them to be effective against MMM.
Yeah, he needs some kind of AoE, you know, rather be Colossi or Storm or whatever.
Or even Archons would help.
Indeed. So the second push may seal his fate, or it may fail horribly. I guess, again, it'll just depend on the force fields.
I hope... It would be really nice if he lifted up into the main, because there's nothing over there. There's not even anything at the natural to run over to the main.
Yeah, exactly. And look at all these exposed gateways and the Twilight Council and the Forge.
At least they're powered by quite a few pylons, but...
Yeah.
But still, it wouldn't be good.
Alright, here comes the push.
Well, if he gets a big arc on this, that could be...
Yeah. Oh, look at... Very nice micro.
It was very nice micro. Stutter stepping all the Zealots, and then when all those are dead, he can just charge forward on the Stalkers.
Yeah, exactly. I wish he would focus fire... Okay, there you go. The sentries were out in front. That's what happened.
Yep.
And there goes the army.
Yep. Even if he doesn't kill him here, he's being so much more cost efficient.
Exactly. Bio can keep streaming out, but...
Yeah, Bio scales a lot better than Gateway units do.
Exactly.
Scales down.
Although he has no Medivacs, which is a problem.
I think his Medivacs got sniped, actually.
Oh, very nice. Although here comes another push. And with his...
Endy's Ghost Academy and one armor's almost done.
Yeah, and his third base is coming out. Or is already there and very nicely saturated.
Oh, yep.
This is not looking good. Although, to be honest, Swazi is on 3 bases, excuse me. If he techs to High Templars relatively quickly, he may be able to hold this off. Also, he's going for Colossi at the same time.
Oh wow, he's getting both.
Yeah. If he
I think that's
goes,
very interesting.
it might just be Archon Colossus, but if Kodas isn't expecting the Colossi, it could be bad. But here
Oh,
comes the
I
drop.
like this though. I like the drop for sure.
Yeah. There's gonna
Oh,
be
but there's a
nothing.
pylon right there.
There's gonna be nothing over there. And he's gonna hit the third at the same time.
Oh, and the forge is there, the Twilight Council. The other forge is a little ways away. There are
Oh,
two stalkers in the main base, but I
it
think
won't
you
be
can just
enough.
drop right on top of
Oh,
that.
the whole army's coming back, and that will leave him Kodas free to hit the third.
Yep. He really should just pick these units up and then head out.
Yeah. Oh, he picks off one medevac, but then
Oh,
here
that's
comes
good.
the army into the third.
Yeah, that third's gonna get sniped. Oh, and the cancel on the warp.
The third won't get sniped, but he'll lose a lot of probes. Now
Yeah.
Kodas should back up right now. Oh, he might actually get the Nexus, thanks to Stim. And
yeah,
if
but he's
he
gonna
runs-
lose this whole army.
If he
for
runs
sure.
up that back ramp and then picks up in the medevac soon, may not be so slow.
Well, he's got blink, so he can chase down them. Oh no, he couldn't because a little gap over here.
Yep.
So he saved one medevac full. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. For a Nexus, that's a good deal.
Yeah,
Now look
it
at
is,
this
that's it.
enormous army that's about to have 2-2, accumulating at Kodas' base, along with another command center and 3 more barracks.
Yeah, he's gonna have a 2 upgrade lead over Swazi. That's a big deal for sure.
For weapons, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those
He's
Colossi
pretty
will
good
not
on
be
it.
nearly as effective. And he just stemmed one Marauder for some reason. That's kind of random.
Huh.
Oh, he was trying to scout with them, but he got like stuck in the army.
Look how far this Colossi is out without any other army. That Marauder might actually find him. Nope.
Yep. Oh, he saw him, but I don't know if he
Just didn't
actually
turn around.
registered or not. Alright, here comes one Colossus push at 17 minutes.
With a
pretty
lot
standard.
of charge lots who aren't in the front of the army.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. If he had some EMPs right now, it would be really useful.
Yeah, just look at the supply difference. And fighting into a choke like this, there's no way he can do this.
No, those are actually anti-force fields. Now the
If they're
Zealots...
hurting his Zealots.
Yeah, now the Zealots can't reach the army. And there goes the EMP.
Yeah, and look at how far down he is on probes. It's 79 SCVs to 48 probes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really not looking good for Swazi at all.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to get some crazy storms.
7 Stalkers, 1 Colossus, 10 Zealots, 2 Sentries versus 11 Marauders, 2 Ghosts, and 39 Marines.
39 2 Marines.
Yeah, it's brutal. Also, he's
It
getting
really-
+1 attack for his Vikings, so he can snipe down these Colossi.
If it's really gonna have to be down to the storms for sure.
Oh, and he almost sniped that third base again with that drop.
That would have been really bad.
Yeah. If he'd had one more medevac full units, that definitely would have gone down. Although
Oh,
now
yeah,
the
for sure.
storms are out. Maybe he can get one lucky engagement and maybe snipe a couple bases, but it's going to be really tight, especially with these ghosts out.
He's definitely very far behind, but oh, he didn't get Mobius reactor because this ghost spawned without enough energy to EMP.
No, Mobius reactor's done. It's the cloak that's not done.
Oh, he must have used it then. My bad.
Yep. He used
Oh, yeah.
one EMP, I believe.
All right, that makes sense then.
Alright, there go the Marines, scout for the army, and here comes another push from Swazi, although I don't think he should be pushing into his third anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think he should be either. He needs a lot more High Templar and a nice defensive stance where he can spread them out and storm the army as it runs in.
Yeah.
I mean, he's down 60 supply.
Yeah, maxed out versus 130, not looking good.
No, not at all. I mean, granted, 30 of that's in workers, but still, 30 of it's an army.
Yeah. Oh, losing the Stalkers right away. Although he did cause a pretty useless stem
Mm-hmm.
on all his units.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a bunch of medevacs either. I mean, 6 isn't very many for
Oh,
a max.
here come the
5.
EMPs. Oh god,
no
all
storms
over
left.
the army. No more storms, no more shield.
Enough Vikings for the Colossi, that's a GG.
Yeah, that'll be GG. Coming up here soon.
I mean, he may not cast it out, but oh! Those don't even have enough for storms.
Oh god, those are just brutal storms, but I don't even think it'll matter.
Yes, he needed those back in the original engagement instead of right now.
Definitely.
Look at how low all these medevacs are in energy, though. I mean, if he keeps on stimming, he could burn through his whole bio army.
Yeah, but his army's just too large. I mean, what does he have, 7 Zealots?
Yeah.
Against, like 4 base Terran? That's not gonna hold on very long.
Yeah, 7 charge lots by themselves aren't gonna...
Yeah,
We're gonna
especially with the upgrade disadvantage, they're Actually, they're ahead in armor by 1.
Well, yeah, so they're pretty even. So I'd say they're pretty even with 2-2 versus 1-3.
Although these High Templars won't be in time.
No,
Oh god.
no Caldarian amulet for you. That's for sure.
No, and there goes down the army, and soon to be the 3rd.
Then losing the 3rd is going to be the final nail in the coffin of it.
Although, to be honest, Swazi did hold off for quite a while, so I am impressed.
Yeah, he did do quite well, and those storms were just a little late for him to be
It's
able
not
to
that they were late,
get
it's
back
that he
in
got
the game.
EMP'd. So
Yep.
that's, tough luck.
Happens.
He's actually
Even
gonna
if this
hold it
push
off
gets-
again. But look at that enormous army.
And look at all those orbitals.
And look, he's going for starport so he can build some battle cruisers.
Oh, and the fusion core.
Yeah, that's just BM right there.
Yeah, it is just BM, but that's all right.
Yeah,
We appreciate BM here for sure.
yeah, BM's top on our to-do list. All right, here comes the army for yet another push. Although Swazi does have another 3rd up.
Yeah, he does. So, I mean, he's not. Well, he's completely out of this game, but he's not like
He's not giving
super
up.
dead.
Yeah, pure Zealot Colossus. Not gonna work out. Although he does have a couple storms.
Yamato cannon. He's upgrading Yamato cannon. Yes.
Although
yes.
his 3-3 is quite late from the Terran.
Yeah,
He could have gotten that a lot earlier.
And he's building 2 additional Ghost Academies. We're gonna
Nukes.
see nukes.
Yeah, I smell nukes.
Fun.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, he's got 1 nuke already.
Yeah,
gonna-
alright. He's gonna nuke the army and then stem in, probably.
Oh, I'd like to see him snipe both these High Templar, then nuke the base. That'd be beautiful.
Wow, look at that storm.
Oh, it's not gonna kill it. Storms only do 80 damage instead of 100.
There it
Second one
goes.
will be it, though.
That's a pretty ineffective storm, though, I must say.
Yeah, and a storm that does 20 total damage.
2 storms for a ghost.
It's probably not a very good trade. Well, he might catch these ghosts out in the middle, though.
And there goes the 3rd. Oh, these ghosts are gonna EMP and then he's gonna stem in.
Oh, yeah. This army's gonna get melted. Oh, those storms are pretty good. Storms and the Vikings are really good.
Yeah, but GG.
Yep.
Alright,
He tried his best, but it was too far behind.
Very interesting game between Swazi and Kodas. Thanks everyone for tuning in.